In this chapter, Enter Kate, we return to the early 2000s, the calm after the royal storms. After everything we've seen of William's youth, from the trauma of Diana's death to the pressures of palace life, it's fascinating to finally witness the arrival of someone who would quietly, steadily change everything. This isn't just the beginning of a love story, it's the start of a stabilizing chapter in the royal saga. And with everything Princess Catherine has become today, poised, principled, and quietly powerful, it's thrilling to revisit the long game she played to get here. In 2011, the question mark over Kate Middleton was whether a girl of such unexalted origins could successfully evolve into a future queen. Now the only question is how the House of Windsor could survive without her. William made his own bride, Kate Middleton, wait and wait and wait before his cautious nature had assessed she was truly a woman of strength who could carry the royal burden. I think this tells you everything about the emotional weight Kate had to bear before she even entered the public spotlight. Her worth wasn't judged by glamour, but by stamina. The Windsor dynasty, with its long memory of drama and disarray, needed someone who wouldn't flinch. Not at headlines, not at scrutiny, not at William's emotional baggage. And Kate didn't flinch. That kind of slow-burn loyalty is rare, and royal gold. Kate's mother, Carol, is acknowledged by all as the dynamo in the family. She is the daughter of a sales assistant and a builder-decorator. Carol became a kitchen table entrepreneur. She was famous for the toughness of her negotiating skills. Her company, Party Pieces, was now reportedly valued at over £30 million. So often the royal narrative begins and ends with titles. But what makes the Middletons such an outlier is not their lack of pedigree. It's their sense of purpose. Carol Middleton raised her daughters not just to be respectable, but to be relevant. And Kate brought that work ethic right into the palace. No drama, just business. That's probably why she was never seen as a threat, but ultimately became the crown's best bet. Kate was shy, stringy, and taller than her peers. The mean girls in the popular group looked down on the girl from Boudicca's mud hut. She was regarded as a non-entity, recalled a classmate. All the social climbing girls, and there were lots of them at Down, thought she was not worth bothering with. Kate got her game back at Coed Marlboro. She was chosen to be head of house and was voted person most likely to be loved by everybody in the 2000 yearbook. This transformation from outsider to universally liked isn't just a glow-up, it's a blueprint for Kate's life. She never tried to dominate a space, she simply endured it. And in enduring, she earned respect. Unlike Diana, whose charisma was immediate and electric, Kate's power was cumulative. The longer you watched, the more you trusted her. Carol's fingerprints are all over Kate's first move on the royal chessboard. When the news was announced in 2000 that Prince William would be spending his university years at the small Scottish University of St. Andrews, Kate suddenly bailed out of Edinburgh University, 50 miles away, and reapplied at St. Andrews. If you got a place at Edinburgh, you would hang on to it unless Oxford or Cambridge cropped up, a distinguished Scottish editor told me. You would only sacrifice that place for St. Andrews for one of the following reasons. A. There was a course at St. Andrews which offered exactly what you wanted and wasn't available at Edinburgh. Or B. You heard that the heir to the throne was going to St. Andrews, and you thought. Kate had a Zelig-like ability to keep appearing on the edges of William's life. I think it's time we drop the myth of the accidental love story. Kate Middleton didn't stumble into history. She walked toward it, deliberately, and with restraint. Every move she made was strategic but never aggressive. She was close but never clingy. Present but never loud, and that's why it worked. For a young man terrified of being used, she felt like the only safe bet. At the university's annual Don't Walk charity fashion show, everyone noticed that he was transfixed by a smoking hot brunette who waltzed down the catwalk in a diaphanous black and gold silk dress with the shortest of short skirts that showed off her figure and supermodel long legs. For William, it was a double take as indelible as Vronsky's first sight of Anna Karenina at the Moscow railway station. At the after-party, William attempted to kiss the toast of the show, but she was still involved with Rupert Finch and pushed him away. Reported later as the moment William made his first move, it feels more like the moment when Kate Middleton first made hers. It's fascinating how this moment gets rebranded as William's awakening, when in reality, it was Kate's reveal. She'd spent months being the calm, athletic, unfussy girl next door, and then for just one night, she flipped the switch. I think that says everything about her intuition. She knew when to wait and when to act. She didn't just win his attention, she earned his trust first. After a year of dating Kate, William adopted the whole family. Not only did he fall for her, but them, one of their acquaintances said to me, a warm nest with a complete nuclear family and seemingly wonderfully uncomplicated. The prince, who could take his pick of palaces, wanted nothing so much as tennis, TV, and Carol's creature comforts at the Middleton manse. This is what set Kate apart. She didn't just become William's girlfriend, she became part of his emotional refuge. After a childhood filled with performance and betrayal, he found something unshakable in her world: normalcy, real dinners, real privacy, no scandals, no leaks, and she made it all feel effortless. That's where the foundation of trust was laid for William. Looking back from now, it's almost impossible to imagine the monarchy without Princess Catherine. But what's even more impressive is how quiet that transformation has been. No headlines, no drama, just a decade and a half of steady strength, poise, and discipline. This chapter isn't just about the girl who got the prince. It's about the journey of a woman worthy of becoming the queen.